Alright everybody, I know it's been a while, but welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking every single stand in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, I have watched all the parts up to part 6, and I have read 3 or 4 volumes of part 7. But I'm still going to be ranking all the stands that I've not seen yet because I do think that it is a little funny. And I don't really think I'm going to be ranking any of the novel stands, but maybe I will. I don't know yet. Anyway, first we got Star Platinum. Now, Star Platinum is the first stand we're introduced to, and it's like the stand. Whenever you think of stands, you kind of think of Star Platinum. So for that reason, I'm gonna go S. Alright, now we got Magician's Red. This is Avdol stand, and it's basically just a regular, like, anime fire ability. Now this pretty solid, pretty good, so we're gonna go B. Hermit Purple, again, good for intelligence. That's really all I mean, you can swing with it too, so prob probably B too. Now we got Hierophant Green. I'm gonna I feel like I feel like this stands out way too much in S, but whatever. Hierophant Green, again, just a pretty solid stand. Nobody can dodge Emerald Splash, so. Okay, then what's this next one? Oh, this is Holly's stand. Yeah, that's an F, bro. She literally got a fever and almost died from that. Now we got Jonathan's stand. This is basically the same as Hermit Purple, but Dio doesn't use it very well, so we're gonna go see. Tower of Gray, pretty solid stand. Silver Chariot. This is gonna go in A because Silver Chariot is just pretty good. And it ends up becoming Silver Chariot Requiem, which means it does have the potential to become Requiem, so we are gonna put it up for that. Uh, Pretty sure this one is called Dark Blue Moon. I kind of don't remember what this one did, but I don't remember it being that memorable, so see. Oh, we got the ship. Now, the ship is pretty cool because it introduces us to stands that aren't just, like, little guys over your shoulder or whatever, so that's gonna be a B. And then, wait, I have no idea what this stand is. Hold up. Guys, I swear I don't LARP JoJo's. I just have no idea what this one is. Okay, this is the Ebony Devil. This is the one. That's that one guy. I don't remember that guy at all. So I'm just gonna do C. Yeah. Also, I might be calling the stands by their localized names, like by accident. But I'm pretty much just gonna use the names interchangeably. I'm gonna try to call them the right thing though. Of course, that's not really a problem with all the tarot card and Egyptian god stands, but once we get into like part 4, 5, and 6, that's gonna be hard. Yellow Temperance, another one that's not very memorable, but it's definitely more memorable than all of these ones. And then we got, oh, I think this is the Hanged Man one. Yeah. Now, I don't remember this stand at all. I mean, when I was watching part 3, I was kind of just going through it, to be honest. But definitely C, probably above you. And then we got Emperor. Now, this is pretty much just a gun, but it's a pretty good gun, so probably, probably, well, it might even be up here, to be honest. Alright, now we got Empress. The stand catches you by surprise, but like other than that, it's not really good. So I'm gonna go right here. What's that one? Oh, I think that's Wheel of Fortune. Alright. So Wheel of Fortune is pretty much just a car to be honest, but it's still pretty good. So we're gonna do here. And then Justice. Justice is pretty good. Alright. And we got Lovers. Lovers was pretty small, so that was interesting. And almost took over that one guy. Again, guys, I swear I don't LARP, it's just been a while. The Sun. I mean, I almost want to put it in the A, because, like, it's the Sun. And it really just shows, like, the absurdity of JoJo's. Okay, we have Death 13. Um, I don't know where to... I mean, this one is kinda interesting, but also not really. All it really did was, like, attack them in dreams. So, honestly, this probably goes, like, maybe one below Yellow Temperance. And then, what is this one? Judgment? Alright. So, Judgment's gonna go... This one was interesting because it, like, granted people's wishes, but then it also, like, changed them. So it was kind of like a monkey's paw situation. So I think that goes. We gotta put this guy down a little. I mean, it's just a gun. High Priestess. This stand was pretty mid. All right. The Fool. Fool is pretty good because it controls sand. I know I seem to have a little bit of a Crusaders bias, but I don't really like the Fool that much, and it's not really used that much either. So I'm gonna go maybe one below Temperance. I mean, okay, I am really changing up on Emperor because it's literally just a gun. Alright, what's this next one? Oh, I actually don't know. Geb? Oh, that's the one from the blind guy. This one was pretty cool because it, like, pretty sure he could, like, sense people with it. I don't know. But this one was pretty good, especially since the guy was blind, so that was pretty interesting. Probably one above there. Next, I'm gonna butcher all of these Egyptian god ones, by the way. We got Khnum. This one, honestly, this one is pretty. This one's pretty good, but I feel like it was more funny than it was like powerful. So I'm thinking we go right here, like a nice middle ground. Then we got Toth. Okay, sorry about that. An ad popped up and it low-key kind of scared me, but I realized that I could just mute the site, so we're back. Anyway, Toth. This one was pretty good, but this one was more funny than anything, so it's gonna go right next to you. And then this one's Anubis, I think. Yeah. Anubis was a sword, so that was pretty cool. So I think it goes. Yeah, right there. Uh, Bass, Bastet, Bast. I don't know. This one was pretty good, and it was kind of funny when Avdol and Joseph were getting freaky with each other. So we're gonna go. We're gonna put it with all the other funny ones. Uh, Straight to F here. App's crazy behavior. We don't talk about Seth. Uh, which one was Osiris? Okay, this was Darby. I actually didn't know that Darby's stand looked like that, but that's interesting. Alright, anyway, so this stand was really good. Because it really tested JoJo. So we're gonna go like right here. Why am I keeping this up here? This is not that good of a stand. This is probably like above all the funny ones at least. Alright, now we got pet shop stand. What's it called? Horace. We're gonna put Horace right. Um, he doesn't really use it that much. I feel like it's very similar to this one kinda, so we'll put it one up. No, it's better than the gun. Then we got um a tomb. This one this one was pretty much the same as that guy, so we're gonna put it. Actually, this one was a little less interesting, I think, because it didn't really test them at all. They kind of just played a video game to see if they lived or not. So we're gonna put it there. Tenor sax. This one, I think it made Dio's mansion seem like infinite or something, but it's really just pretty throwaway. So I guess we'll put that in D. We got, I think that one's called Cream. Yeah. All right. This stand was pretty good. It was really like captivating and interesting how like it had like an infinite void inside it or something. The world. I mean, it's the same type as Star Platinum, so we kind of have to have them together. And the world is also just an interesting stand because of how far Dio was able to push it. Now we got, is it Crazy Diamond or Shining Diamond? Let me let me look it up because I do not remember. Okay, it is Crazy Diamond. So this one heals, and it's another main character stand, so we're gonna put it right there. Aqua necklace. This is basically the same as this one, I think. So we'll put it above. The hand. The hand is also interesting because we don't really see its full potential. So I'm gonna put it right there. Uh, is it Bad Company or Worst Company? Okay, Bad Company. So Bad Company. This one's pretty interesting because it's like a lot of little stands, and it's the first time we see that, so like it's like a swarm of stands almost. So we're gonna put that there. Egg. Okay, the only reason the egg isn't high is because when we see the egg, we don't know that it's gonna evolve at all, so we just think that it's a really bad stand. And next we got. I do not know what that stand is. Yeah, I have no idea what that stand is. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what that is, so we're gonna put in E. Red Hot Chili Pepper. This guy was like a main antagonist for a bit, but then he just kind of became one of those supporting characters in part 4 that doesn't really do anything. I mean, electricity is pretty cool, so we'll put that next to that. We'll put you down one. And then sword. Sword is pretty cool. Actually, I want to put him down by, because this one is cooler because it's like a sword that mind controls. But honestly, it's kind of just similar to gun. The lock. This one is pretty cool because like it feeds on your guilt or something. So we'll put that. Where are we gonna put that? We'll put that. We'll put that like no. Right above death 13. I mean, there's a lot of stands in C tier, but that makes sense because a lot of the stands are basically just villain of the week. Echoes Act 1. This one's really cool because we see. Actually, no. Echoes Act 1. we do. Well, it's cool that it came from an egg, so that's something different about it than all the other stands. So we'll put it like. We'll put it right here. And then. Dude, I do not know what that stand is either. Surface. Oh, this is the one that like copies people. This one is pretty cool, but I don't really remember how it's used, but that could be cool for like I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, Love Deluxe. This one is just hair manipulation basically, so somewhere down here. Okay, we can move these two further up actually. Alright, now we have Echoes Act 2. Now this one is cool because it's the first time we see a stand evolve. So we'll put that in front of... Probably in front of the ship. Pearl Jam. This one is kind of interesting because it seems bad at first and then it becomes good. Except I do wish we saw this more and it like actually healed the main cast in between different fights. So we'll do very similar to Crazy Diamond actually. So we'll do I do not know where to put this. Because like it heals, but that's kind of its only thing. We'll put it at top of C. Actung baby. This just makes the baby invisible. Now, this would be a good stand, but the user is a baby. So, turning invisible is probably, like, just better than these two. Heaven's Door. You can literally make anybody do anything with that. Like, this stand is kind of broken, and it might be because Rohan is a self-insert. But, anyway, it's still a cool stand no matter what. And then, okay, what's this next one? I think that's, the one that the rat has, I think. Yeah, it's literally called Rat. This one is pretty cool because it's the first, actually no, it's not the first time we see an animal have a stand. That was this one. But this one was also really cool, so I'll put it one below. Harvest. This one was pretty cool. It was also more like Bad Company. This one was, I mean, it showed how you could use these types of stands to like really like steal stuff from people. So we'll do below that. Killer Queen. Okay, I might be a little biased on this one because Kira is my favorite character. So, but turning anything into an explosion is like right there. That's like really cool. Cinderella. This basically just makes people look different. So this one is pretty cool, but it's basically the same as Yellow Temperance, except for you can use it on other people. Sheer Heart Attack. This one is pretty cool, but it's also just another ability of Kira's stand. The Heat Seeking. It's pretty much just a bomb. We'll put it up here though. Okay, Echoes Act 3. This one is pretty cool, but it's basically just Act 2, but better. So we'll put it above Act 2. I think this one's called Adam Heartfather. Yeah. Alright. This one, like, traps him in a photo or something. I don't really remember how it was explained. But this one is pretty cool. I don't know if Kira's father is, like, dead and this lets him live or something. I don't know. But this one's pretty cool, so we're gonna put it. Well, it's basically flight. But this guy's also just in a picture, and that's not very. We'll put it at like. Do we go past the weapons? No. I think we go right there. We got Boy to Man. This is just rock, paper, scissors. This is very similar to like both of the Derby stands, except it's more luck based. So we'll put it below. I do this is Earth, Wind, and Fire. I do not think this is a stand though. I think that Mikitaka is actually an alien. But if we were to say that this is a stand, then it would be right above Yellow Temperance. Next we got Highway Star. Oh, is that the dub name? No, it's not. Okay. So, Highway Star, we do. What do we put Highway Star? This one is pretty cool because it like tracks people. And I guess tracking people is something we haven't really seen yet. This is kind of like Hermit Purple a little. Yeah, it kind of is. So we'll put it next to Jonathan Stan though, because they're similar. Stray Cat. This one just compresses air, I think, and shoots it at people. It's kind of similar to Sheer Heart Attack, but it's like weaker. We'll put it below. Maybe, yeah, we'll put it right there. Superfly. This one is cool because it's like the stand of an object, basically. And then this is the first time we see a stand that doesn't really have a user. And that's pretty, because there's like these stands that like, they don't have users, but they're like legends or whatever. Like, oh, don't go under this cell tower or you'll get trapped. So that's pretty cool. So we'll put it up there. And then we got, what is this one called? Okay, Enigma. I think this one trapped people in paper, so it's kind of similar to Adam Hart Father, but it's more accessible. So where do I put that one? Geez, this tier list is gonna be so packed. Seriously, where did I put Adam? I cannot find it. Okay, wait, okay, here it is. I feel really stupid now. Okay, this is above Gun and Sword, though. Oh my god, we still have so many left. Cheap Trick. This one is cool because it's another one that doesn't really have a user, it switches users. And just because it switches users, I think that's pretty good. So we'll put it right there. Bites the Dust, Cough Cough, Kira Bias. I really like that one. If Kira wasn't so like egotistical, then he would have never gotten caught. Next we got, what is that stand? Okay, well, I don't know what this stand is, so it's going in E. Gold Experience. Gold Experience it's like a pretty new ability, but it's also pretty cool. So we'll put it at top of B. Sticky Fingers. I don't know. What do we do? Where do we put Sticky Fingers? Sticky Fingers. Well, you can like make zippers and stuff, so it's kind of like this, which is really cool. We'll put it right there. Black Sabbath. This is mostly just it like hides in the shadows. This one's pretty cool. It's also like very long range, which is cool. I'll put it at no. I mean, the only thing cool about it is that it's really long range, and I think there have been other ones that are long range here. We'll go right there. I have no idea what this stand is. I will look it up though. I literally need to look at the wiki for this one because I don't remember. Oh, this one like deflates people. I mean, it's pretty cool, but there's not really a use unless there's like a ton of pipes around, so it's very situational. We'll put it. Where do we put this one? Um, shoot. I mean, it's so situational. All right, Moody Blues. This one is cool because it like replays stuff. So this one is another really good intelligence one. So we'll put it next to Hermit Purple. Sex Pistols. I should probably just call it Six Bullets. Whatever. If me calling it its actual name gets me demonetized, then I'll just cut it out. Anyway, this one's pretty cool because it's like multiple strands and they all actually have different personalities. So we'll put it up here. I feel like there's definitely some power creep to this. Because, like, mostly looking at this, like, the stands from earlier parts tend to be lower, but I think that's just what it's gonna be because Araki does have to come up with, like, more unique and interesting stands as he goes on. Craftwork. The stand, like, yeah, locking oh, this is like stasis from Breath of the Wild. This one is pretty cool because you can like reverse a lot of stuff. Where do we put it? Maybe like right here. Alright, this just makes people tiny, I think. Yeah, so this one just makes people tiny, so it's not too good, but you can use it in a lot of interesting ways. So we'll put it like right below Darby. We'll put it right there. Actually, below that, and then move that around. Aerosmith. This one is cool because it's like our control flying thing, and I really like how Narancia like spreads out his arms for like a landing way or whatever they call it. So I think this is a cool stand. We'll put that below Six Bullets. I'm just gonna call that one its dub name to be safe. We got Man in the Mirror. This one is cool because it basically creates a whole nother world. Purple Haze. We'll put Purple Haze. This one is cool because it spreads like a disease that can't really be cured. It's also like never used. There's the Kira bias showing again. Mr. President. This one is cool because it like creates space inside a turtle. It's kind of just like, it's kind of like Cream, like a bit worse. So we'll go there. And this one also creates spaces. Actually, Cream is probably better than Sticky Fingers. Alright, now we got the Fisherman one. Do I wanna... I guess I'll search it up. Beach Boy. This one is just a fishing rod that passes through stuff. This stand on its own is pretty bad. It's not as useless as these, though. So I think it goes there. The Grateful Dead. So, the Grateful Dead, we go. This one like speeds up aging, which is cool. So, which it's kind of similar to Purple Haze, except it just ages. So we'll go like I think it probably belongs in B tier, but I'll put it. No, it doesn't. I'll put it at the bottom of B. This one's kind of weird. This one like makes people. This like this one's just weird. I don't know. I feel like putting it in F because it's weird, but you know what? Screw it. If I could put a Lessie all the way over here, I would. Anyway, we got this guy. This guy basically just gets a suit of armor that lets him like walk on water or something. This one's pretty cool. It's mostly just a transformation though. So I'll put it right there. King Crimson. Skipping time is pretty cool. This one, yeah, we'll put it below Bites the Dust. Heaven. Do we put Heaven's. No, have. Very conflicted. What's this next one? Oh, this is the shark one. This one is kind of useless. If it didn't have this guy assisting it, it would be pretty bad. So I'll put it with all the other water-based ones. Is it better or worse than Aqua Necklace? They're kind of similar. Except this one is more situational because it needs like a body of water to swim in. Because it can't do like mist or anything like Aqua Necklace can. This one's pretty cool because it makes you lie. So like this like if you're going against one person, this is pretty bad. But if you're going up against a group and they're really like working together, this can really mess people up. Notorious B.I.G. This stand literally never dies. This stand is immortal, but you can trap it. But honestly, if they weren't in that specific situation that they were in, I don't know if they would be able to beat Notorious B.I.G. So the stand is really interesting, but I don't think it's S tier. Spice Girl. This one just makes stuff soft. Makes some soft things soft but indestructible. I'll put it there. Metallica. Metallica is cool. It's like I think it does it manipulate the metal in people's things, or am I getting that confused with that one other stand? Give me a second. So this basically just controls the iron in people. So I'll put this in. Just wait. This is just another like controlling of an element one. So I'll just put it in here. But it's probably is it better than it's probably better than electricity. And while we're at it, we'll put. There's one from part 7 that does the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's these two from the Boom Boom family. I'm pretty sure these do the same thing, and if they don't, please correct me. Alright, next we have. I do not know what that stand is. Natural resources worker stand. I do not know what that is. We got Green Day is pretty good. I do not remember what this does. Oh, spreading mold. This is like purple haze, but it's a bit worse. Oasis. I'm pretty sure it just lets this guy like dig better or whatever. It's pretty similar to all like the manipulation stands. Um, I'll put it right there. Silver Chariot Requiem. Very cool. It introduces Requiem stance. And it's kind of just dope because it like switches everybody's souls around. So we'll put it up there. GER. Insane. I I don't remember what it does exactly, but I remember that it's really cool, so I'll put it up here. Probably. I mean, I feel like with Heaven's Door, I don't know if this is real, but I feel like with Heaven's Door you could just write. So like imagine Rohan went up to Diavalon and he wrote in his head, I will experience death over and over. Technically, couldn't he do the same thing as GER? Or am I just really stupid? I don't know. This one like tells people's future and it's kind of like fate. It's very intertwined with the themes of part 5. So we'll put it right next to the sun. All of these I think are these are all from like Purple Haze feedback, I think. I remember this one being cool though, so I'll put it right next to Purple Haze. Again, all of these are I know nothing about. Okay, and then I'll put Purple Haze right next to Purple Haze. Stone Free. Stone Free is kind of mid. I don't mean to like be a part 6 hater or anything, but it's kind of mid. Uh, Kira Bias. Goo Goo Dolls. This one is very similar to Little Feet or whatever it's called. Manhattan Transfer. Oh, this one is just like another stand. This one is kind of similar to this one because it also senses people, but it's also kind of just helps you shoot a gun better. White Snake. White Snake literally takes other people's stands, so this is pretty good because White Snake could literally just take GER out of somebody, or take Heaven's Door, or take any of these. But it's really limited because you actually have to get to the person, like almost defeat them actually to actually get the stand. So we'll put it at the top of A. Uh, this one I don't remember, but I think it would be pretty bad because you literally have to kill yourself to kill the other person with this. It's very much just a trade-off. Um, is it? I don't think it's better than any of the manipulations because the manipulation ones you can just kill people with. This one you have to kill yourself though. We'll put it right there. Uh, I think it's like burning down the house or something. This is Emporio stand. Let's see. Yeah, burning. I got it exactly right. This stand, I don't know. It's like ghost objects or whatever. I mean, technically, it's kind of helps them beat, or I mean, I guess technically beat Poochie. But this one is pretty okay. It's better than having to kill yourself. Kiss. Where did I put this one? I don't know. It's very niche. There are very few ways that you can actually use it. So I'll put it right there. Foo Fighters. This this one is kind of it's like a bunch of algae that collectively have a stand, I think. They might have the memories of somebody too. I don't know if Whitesnake gave them a memory disk or something. I don't remember. But this one, these ones are all pretty similar. Maybe I don't know. Oh, this one was like the debt collector or something. They have a funny name though. Yeah, Marilyn Manson. We'll put them Marilyn Manson. This one is kind of like the lock actually. So where's that? Weather report. Weather report is just a good stand. It lets you control the weather, but if you are really creative with it, you can like make it rain poison frogs. I'll put it right there. I don't know what that stand is either. Oh, this is the one with that one weird guy who had like shoes tied to his feet or something. We'll put this one. This one is kind of just like more movement based. It just lets you move a lot better and like turn the gravity off on something. So we'll put it right under Sticky Fingers. Limp Bizkit. I think you also have to die for this one though. This one is very situational. It's kind of like a swarm stand, but not really. I mean, having your own world is kind of better than all of these. Uh, is it Diver Down? This one, it's also very situational, but it's also cool because the one pink-haired guy was able to like protect everybody during the Poochie fight. And it was also useful when gravity was flipped because he could like stick his hands in the side of the floor to stay up. This, so it's probably bottom of B. What is that stand? Oh, Survivor. This one was called the worst stand by Dio. But this one also just makes everybody angry. So I think it's similar to the one that makes people lie. Because, like, it would be really destructive in a group. So I don't actually think Survivor is that bad. Planet Waves. This one was also called Earth, Wind, and Fire until they changed it, which I don't think they needed to, because Mikitaka is actually an alien. Or at least he should be. This one makes meteors rain or something. Um, where do meteors go? Probably right above Magician's Red. Alright, now we have Feng Shui Dragon Guy. I don't really care enough to look up the name. This one was pretty cool because it just let this guy fight like better than everybody else. But you have to really be vigilant with this and like um know which direction to hit from. So I'll put it there because there's probably a big skill gap with that Yo-Yo Ma. I don't really like Yo-Yo Ma. He looked at me funny. Oh, I don't remember what this one was. I do not remember this one being shown. Oh, this shrinks people that approach you. This one is kind of just little feet, but better because it's automatic. What the hell is that stand? I cannot see that clearly. Okay, I don't know that stand actually. Doesn't look like it's on the wiki either. So I'll keep it there. Jailhouse block. This one is actually insane. Because this one basically just makes it you can only remember three things at a time. Bohemian Rhapsody. This one is cool because it brings every single fictional character to life. The only thing holding it back is that you can just make up a character that puts all the fictional characters back and that works. But this is a very cool stand, so I'll put it right there. Sky High? What does this one do? Oh, this is the one that controls all the rods. This one is just another swarm stand, so we'll put it um, Loki, I think Bad Company might be better, but I'll put it there just to be safe. Underworld, this one just creates like different memories of things that people have to live through. So if you're ever nearby New York or Manhattan and you're by the World Trade Center, you could really rock somebody's day with this one. So we'll put it this one is very situational, but it's also very destructive. Sea Moon, this is control of gravity, which is pretty good. You can literally turn the world on its side. Um, alright, Made in Heaven. This one literally creates new universes because you accelerate time so much that the universe collapses in on itself and it creates a new one. Now we get into part 7, which I know just a little bit about. We got. Oh, what is this one called? Heya, I think. This makes you very lucky and it motivate. Actually, it might not even make you lucky. It might just motivate you. But this one is pretty good. I think it's kind of bottom though. Oh, lonesome me. This one lets you put your. Oh, what did I just do? Where was this? All loans. This just lets you move your body parts out. This is good for getting out of situations, so it's really good for survival. But other than that, it's not the best. I I, I also want to put this one at bottom, but I also don't really want to. Oh, it's better than a fishing rod though. I feel like part 7 was more than just a regular reset. I feel like they kind of reset the power system too. Is this this? I think this might be another Boom Boom family stand. So I'll put it next to all the other ones. This one, I think this is the one that started blowing stuff up, which is very similar to Killer Queen, but kind of worse. I don't really want to put it up that high though. To be honest, all these disease ones should go in front of Killer Queen. My Kira bias is finally dying down. Um, Tusk Act 1 just lets bro spin his fingernails and shoot him. This this is kind of just gone. I don't know if it's This might be a little bit worse than gun. Um, this one hooks people. This is kind of just fishing rod, but better. So where's fishing rod? Scary monsters. You become a dinosaur. Um, how good is becoming a dinosaur? Um, could Mikitaka become a dinosaur? I mean, it is better than. Okay, I'm changed my mind. Having to kill yourself is pretty bad. Ooh, the hot. Whatever hot pants is. That might be the. It might just be called hot pants. I don't know if it's the character or the stand, but this is like flesh manipulation, kind of. So we'll put it with the other manipulation stance. I have no idea who this guy is, but he looks a little creepy, so I'll put him probably here. This guy looks a little menacing. So I'll put him like right here. If you couldn't tell, this is where I start to not know what the stands are. This is Tusk Act 2. I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming it's just better. So we'll put it right below Scary Monsters, probably. This, I don't know if this is Sandman stand. Probably has something to do with sand, so I'll put it right next to the Fool. Actually, wait, no. I remember. This thing does something with sound, so I'll put it next to Act 1. Actually, it's probably similar to Act 3. Where did I put Act 3? Right here. I'll put it in between those. Even looking at this, I can't really tell what it is, so... This one looks like it could manipulate something, though. So I'll put it right there. This needs to be moved up. This should be with the other manipulation stance. This guy just has a face on the back of his head. That doesn't seem very useful. Balloon animal. I'm assuming this one lets you make the best balloon animals possible. So it's probably right there. This one looks menacing, so I'll probably put it right here. I cannot tell what this one is, so I'll put it. Oh, shoot. Where I just put it. I think I just put Death 13 up a lot, but whatever. Who cares? This guy looks very small, so we'll put him right next to Tusk, because Tusk is also very small. Filthy Axe at a reasonable price. Just kidding, obviously it's Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap, or D4C. This one lets you access parallel universes, so I'll put it... I feel like with Heaven's Door you could just be like, I can travel through different multiverses or something. So we'll put it... It's kind of interchangeable with GER, I think. This one looks like a bike lock. So we'll put it right next to the lock. Um, this one I can't tell. It looks like it like shrinks you or something. Did I say shrinks you? That is not what I meant. It looks like it like cuts you up. This video is gonna be way too long for anybody to watch. Hey, if you've made it this long, comment pizza. Anyway, This looks this looks like D4C again. Ball breaker. I do be loving gyro steel balls. So this one is probably just a heavy impact stand, so I'll put it right there. Tusk Act 4. This one is probably broken in some way, so I'll put it up here. This is just the world again. This one looks terrible. Soft and wet. This one lets you control bubbles. I feel like it's kind of like Stray Cat, I think, but better. So we'll put it above Stray Cat. That one looks ugly. This one looks a little cool. Also, please tell me in the comments if I'm getting these accurate at all. Oh, I know that. That's Paisley Park. This one is like the information stand of all information stands. So where do I have the other ones? I really can't tell what this possibly could be. It's probably better than these ones, though. This one looks like Highway Star. Actually, no, maybe not Highway Star. Wait, this one looks like another stand, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh, is this like the Not King Call or whatever one that one guy has? I'll put it right here, I guess. This just looks like a paper frog. This one just looks like an ugly baby. None of these are really standing out to me. I'm gonna call it, this one is probably another water manipulation. This one also looks similar to another stand, but I have no idea of telling what it does. So where's like the middle of C tier? It's probably better than a little guy. Probably better than shrinking people. It's probably might not be a manipulation. I'll put it right here. Wow, I really can't tell what that's supposed to be. Looks like somebody's hand or something and it's turned into a rock. So I'll just say that this one is rock manipulation. So that's what it looks like. This one, it's in a zipper, so I'm gonna put it next to Sticky Fingers. This one, it kind of looks like Silver Chariot a little. Hold up. Tell me you don't see the resemblance. Anyway, this one is probably pretty bad. This one looks exactly like Killer Queen, so we'll put it right next to Killer Queen. This one looks like Sheer Heart Attack, so we're putting it next to Sheer Heart Attack. Where did I put it? Where did I put Sheer Heart Attack? Right there. That is not a Sheer Heart Attack. This one looks like muscles. So I'll assume that it gives you like infinite muscles or something. This one just looks like a deck of cards. Deck of cards. I'll put this one right there. This one has a hole through the middle, but it does look strong though, so I'll put it right there. This one, it kind of looks like, they kind of look the same. This one looks like somebody's spine, so I'll put it right next to the muscle one. Where did I put that guy? Right there. This just looks like a bunch of blocks. This this seems like it's like that other one. Where's that one where like Oh, where did I put that one? This seems like the one where like the person is like breaking apart. I'll see if I can find it, but if I can't, I'll just put in like low B or something. Dude, C tier is overflowing. This stand looks like Yo-Yo Ma. This is just a guy disintegrating. But it seems kind of similar to this one. This one is just a guy with arrows. I'll put it right there. I think this is Wonder of You, so I'll put it up here. This one's kind of similar to GR, I think. Alright. Alright, guys. This video is way too long, but here it is. My JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stands tier list. I know it got a little boring at the end because I didn't really know what any of them did, but I still do hope you watch to the end, and if you did watch to the end, make sure to... Oh my god, I stuttered so bad. Oh yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.